Alright guys, no time for celebrating yet. My truck already failed emissions, so changed the oil, spark plugs. The spark plugs that came out were pretty nasty. Hopefully that'll help it. The wife's vehicle is complaining about misfires, so I changed the oil in it, and I'm going to change the plugs as well. I'm going to tell you guys how to do it. I'm not going to show you the whole process. But yeah, let's check it out. So that's all the tools you really need. Those damn spark plugs, double platinum, are freaking $8 a piece. They're expensive. They're all gapped at 50. I'm going to take a chance and run it like that since this has 230 something thousand miles on it. There's a big debate online whether it's 40 or 60 depending on the plug and whatever. So they're all at 50 already. I checked them all, so I'm going to leave it like that. You'll see you're going to need a wobble joint, whatever these are really called. I call them wobble things. The wobbly wobbles. And a long extension helps. A piece of 1/4-inch fuel line will help as well to put on the plug and help you screw it in there. Because you want to screw it in by hand first, as tight as you can get it. Make sure you're not cross-threading or anything like that. These plugs are a 5/8. I don't have a 5/8 spark plug thing down here right now, so I'm just going to use a socket. The boot puller, very helpful. Anti-seize for the threads, and boot goop to keep them from sticking on there. And a flashlight. You always need a flashlight so you can see. But like I said, this is a 98 Bravada, 4.3 liter, I think. But let me show you where they put the plugs. Notice this is where the tire goes. Plugs go up in there. There's 1, 2, and 3. Now you can see these are not the easiest to get out. Last time I changed the plugs, I think I ended up breaking that one. So there's not a whole lot of room up in there to get a wrench or anything like that. That's why you need your little wobble socket. Now, I know that shaft comes from the steering wheel. You think, the other side's got to be better than that. Well, let's go see. There's 1. That's not a problem. There's 2. That one's not going to be a problem either. The third one, I don't know if you can see it. It's back in there. It's kind of got this little shock tower in the way. So this side's a little easier, but still. In the wheel well. What's up with that? Good old GM engineers. So, changing your plugs. Do them one at a time. Take the boot off. Unscrew the existing plug. Take your new plug. Put some anti-seize on the threads. Thread it back in by hand. That's where that piece of 1/4-inch hose comes in if you can't reach up in there. And then snug it down with your wrench. Put some goop in the boot. Stick it back on and move on to the next one. Cussing is optional. And it really helps. So I'm gonna go ahead and change all these. I'm not gonna make you guys watch me get angry and throw shit, and especially that one. So, alright, we'll be back in a little while. I'm turn on some music, turn on the fan because it's hot. We'll see you shortly. Alright, I didn't throw any tools this time, but what I ended up doing is taking a wrench. Let's see. What I ended up doing is taking a wrench to that one that was up there in the middle behind this steering column thing. If you get a 1/16 of an inch or 1/16 of a turn out of it, you're doing good. But I was able to back it out that way, get the new one in. A little piece of hose really helped to get to some of these to get them started without cross threading. But that side's done. I know it's dark, but that side's done. That one back up in there wasn't too bad. I just couldn't get my damn socket off of it. And let me show you what came out. It was definitely time. Alright, so this is going to the back of the engine on the driver's side going forward, and this is the passenger side going forward. You can tell this one's different. Like I said, I broke one last time. I guess that was the one I broke. But if you look at it, if I can get it to focus on it. There we go. That one's just worn. It's not too bad. The rest of them, these NKGs, they're worn slap out. Looks good though. Running wise, not a whole lot of deposits and all that, just worn slap out. And pretty much the rest of them are the same way. So yeah, it was definitely time, and no wonder there's a misfire. I checked the gap on all these, they're about 0.65. So which is a lot better than what came out of my truck. That kind of crap. Let's see, here's the first one I pulled out of my truck. My truck's not running right. The SUV, I think she'll be good to go now. But yeah, all of those ended up kind of screwed up. But my truck's got new plugs in it and an oil change. The Oldsmobile's got new plugs in it. They all match. And yeah. So, like I said, I wasn't going to teach you how to change the spark plugs. Well, I wasn't going to show you how, but I told you how. It's actually not that bad. Like I said, I didn't throw any tools this time. It was a good bit of cussing, just because. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, put the tires back on, let this thing down, put oil in it before I forget, and see if she runs any better. Alright guys, I know it's a short video, not really exciting, but like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll see you later on Chaos Garage.